Hey everybody, so I want to do a quick response video again. This time it's a comment that was on my video about being nervous about showering at Cape May. So I'm going to just read the comment really quick. This is probably another reason recruitment is low, in combination with other things. Never outside of boot camp would you shower with another naked male beside you. So to do it for an 8-week period just to prove a point just shows lack of clarity and a weird level of ignorance inside the force. Do you shit together as well? If the answer is no, then someone at some point thought of privacy. Okay. Now, as I always say, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and if you do or don't think that Coast Guard boot camp works as done, as structured, you're perfectly entitled to that opinion. The reason why I want to respond to this comment in a video is because there are some misunderstandings that are displayed in the comment that I want to address. And I did actually respond to this comment in writing, but I want to just kind of elaborate a little bit, because in my comment I said it's not that deep, and I want to kind of explain more in detail what I meant by that. The way this comment is framed, it kind of poses the issue of us all showering together as if the reason for that is for some sense of breaking us down mentally, and like there's some deeper ulterior motive that the Coast Guard has, and that the hypocrisy of it is that we don't do that with going to the bathroom. We don't all shit together. And so why do we lack that privacy with showering? So when I talked about that opening weekend, when we did the shower drills, yeah, that was breaking us down. That was for a purpose. That was to get us in that idea of like, okay, we do what we're told, when we're told, how we're told. And that was a big step in kind of just that indoctrination with our company. But we didn't do that for the rest of the training. It was just that first weekend. Beyond that, the fact that we all shower together, it's just because it's the most efficient way to do it. And when you work in a life-saving service like the United States Coast Guard, you train for the real thing. You know, you train so that when you're in the field, you don't have to take time to think about what to do. We train for efficiency. We train for a sense of urgency at all times. And so showering together as a unit is just the most efficient way to do it. And that's really all there is to it. There's not a gigantic toilet bowl that we can all sit on and crap in at the same time. If there was, I wouldn't put it past the government or the military to arrange for us all to use it at the same time if there was a easy way to do it. There isn't. And unlike showering, which happens at a very specific time of the day, people crap all the time, day and night, between classes, during class, whenever. We don't coordinate that. So it's not really a fair comparison. And you know, beyond that, I just wanted to kind of stress that point that, you know, if you're not comfortable showering with other people, I get it. I mean, I'm not going to judge anybody, but please don't judge my service. You know, Coast Guard is really important to me. I've put a lot of my time into it. So it's important for me that it doesn't get framed inaccurately. When you're actually there, when you're experiencing the training, when you're learning the why, like why we do things the way we do, why we train the way we train, why we work in a sense of urgency at all times, showering together, it's not even something you think about, honestly. I mean, it's just, it has no purpose other than being more efficient. So if it really bothered you to the point that it was making you self-conscious or you didn't want to do it, then maybe you shouldn't join the Coast Guard. That's true. I mean, that's how not only the Coast Guard but every military branch has always been forever. So yeah, we're having trouble with recruitment right now, but I don't think it's because of the showering situation. It's how it's always been. Anyway, hope that makes everything more clear, and appreciate the candid comments, and please keep them coming. I love having these discussions. Take care.